So Patrick Foster, so I've been driving for 4 years now. I was looking after finance and operations, and then I moved to the UK to lead all the new countries and public affairs. So peer-to-peer car rental, and now we're moving to a marketplace with more pro and peer-to-peer owners. Oh, the idea of Drivy started in the head of Paulin, the founder, when he was in Marseille, and some of his neighbors were basically sharing a car using an Excel spreadsheet, and he really thought that there was something to be done there, that basically people could start using that asset that just stays 95% of the time on the road, basically. Well, the main competitor of Drivy is car ownership. It's not any of the other platforms. Basically what we're trying to change is really get people to stop owning a car and start sharing cars. Then if you look at the market today, Drivy is the one that offers both the peer-to-peer and the pro side. When you look at Zipcar, when you look at Drive Now, all these solutions basically they own their assets and we don't. It's just like we make a better use of other people's car, whether it's companies or whether it's individuals. In terms of the service itself, we really had the feeling that the UK market was used to more professional services than maybe other countries. So we decided basically, for example, to only focus on quality cars on Drivy. So the main difference that we decided to make for the UK is to have all the cars basically being less than 6 years old, where if you look at other markets for Drivy, the cars are on average 8 years old. And it's really because we thought that people in the UK, they would be willing to pay for something that is a quality service, but they would not be willing to get something even for free that they wouldn't trust in. Trust is really an element in the UK that is much different to other countries in Europe. Opening a company in the UK, like with a lawyer, it takes about half a day and you get up and running and everything's set up, all the administration, everything is like much simpler. It's like UK has been used of having everything online, all the data. Another thing, not just the company itself, but for example in the UK we have a lot of data available. Data available such as is the car taxed? Is the car has done its MOT? Has the car, all of this. And basically in France, in Spain, in Germany, in every other country that we operate, we don't have that kind of information. So basically now that we have it, we make the most of it. We do use it in the UK. This is the first country where we really do all these checks for any car that will register on the platform. So all of that data available, all of everything online, everything streamlined, much easier than other Southern Europe countries. The day we applied for the Pass French Tech, there was really driven by the recruitment team at Drivy. Today we saw it really like every country that we try to hire people, we're in competition with all the other startups. And basically being recognized as a high growth startup by an official stamp, basically we thought it was really making a difference to hire people, but honestly at the beginning, mainly in France. Then now we're in the UK and we're trying to basically leverage the Pass French Tech to get some visibility, and we really hope that basically the French Tech is going to be helping us in the future to build that brand awareness amongst the French community. It's very strong in London and that's why we invested in it, probably more than in other cities like Berlin, but it's really how do you help us, how can the French Tech help us to get quicker into that brand awareness than other countries when we launched in the past. I think I left France at the wrong time because Macron has been elected French president, and you can really see the dynamics changing. People were basically always complaining, always saying that it was not a good environment to create a business, and now you can see that everyone is trying. More people are setting up businesses, and everyone thinks that France now is ahead of the game in Europe, where basically before that everyone was doing French bashing all the time. Next for Drivy, so in the UK we have launched London first, so we're going to expand to the rest of the UK in Q2. So that's going to be a big move for us, and then giving access to all the UK people to the service. And then for the other countries, we haven't yet decided. There's probably going to be something more adventurous by the end of the year. SpaceX, London, Emmanuel Macron, croissant, sneakers, Steve Jobs, wine.